Hey everyone, Mike McClelland, and you know, anyone that's followed my career and keeps up with what I've done fishing knows a few years ago on Table Rock Lake, it was the perfect storm. I mean, things set up like I wanted them to set up for Table Rock Lake, and ended up winning that event, and caught them on three different baits basically. I caught them on a swim bait, I caught them on an old style wiggle wart, and I caught them on my SPRO mixed stick jerk bait. And for many years I had been working with SPRO wanting to develop a bait, improve the wiggle wart, so I would have that perfect storm scenario bait. And after winning Table Rock on somewhat of a wiggle wart, they gave me that opportunity. And I mean, a lot of you know that that's where the RkCrawler was introduced. And you know, there were so many things in all of the years that I grew up throwing a wiggle wart on Table Rock, beaver, bull, shoals, that I really liked about this bait, but there were so many things that I wanted to improve. So many companies over the past 15 years have tried to copy this bait. They've tried to remanufacture it, and they've really never tried to improve upon it. And that's what SPRO allowed me to do. We increased the body size a little bit. We increased the diving lip on the bait, and kept a lot of the same features that this bait had. It still does a lot of hunting. When it gets down on the bottom and starts digging and grinding, it doesn't just run true. It'll hunt off 2 or 3 feet one way, and it'll hunt back the other way, and it'll just do crazy things occasionally. And that, in my opinion, is why these style crankbaits catch them so good in those clear water environments. You've got to have a bait that has erratic action to really keep those fish guessing, I guess basically you would say. The other thing that SPRO does such a good job with the RkCrawler is the colors. I mean, when you look at my box and you look at the bait I've got in my hand, I mean, we've got colors that come out of the package that look like you sent them to a custom painter and spent $25 to get painted. So the RkCrawler's just been that bridge for me that allows me to fish the same style of cover, the same type of banks that I always fished with the old wiggle wart. With the RkCrawler, I can dive 2.5 to 4 feet deeper with this bait, depending on what size line I throw it on. And that's basically what's brought us to the point we are now. This bait actually dives too deep in some cases, so I'm now working on the new shallow version, which is going to be a shallow RkCrawler 55. We've redefined the bill, we've changed the angle a little bit, we've kept that same great RkCrawler action, but in a bait that's going to max out at about 5.5 to 6 foot deep. So be on the lookout for the new SPRO RkCrawler, and be sure to try out the original RkCrawler 55.